Hey everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, Happy Winter Solstice, whatever applies. If you don't celebrate any of those, I'm fine with that too. I just wanted to let you know that I love y'all, and that's why I'm doing this reading. And some interesting energies here. I think I'm just gonna brush over the general energy. I'm getting strong, protective energy. You need to protect yourself right now, especially pile 3. I saw a few of pile 3's cards. If you're having a really intense dark night of the soul, underworld type journey, you're likely pile 3, the Tourmaline. But I also want to add, ask your guides and your angels, whoever you believe in, to help you pick the right pile, because even me, I'm super intuitive, and sometimes I can be off until I ask. Because you can be tired or you can be thinking of something else. It's not easy to always stay tapped into your intuition. So ask for help when choosing a pile, because I have a feeling there's going to be some heaviness here. There's also an eclipse tomorrow. We have the new moon in Capricorn tonight at 9 PST. And then the eclipse is tomorrow. It's a solar eclipse. So something physically is going to change in your life, something you'll see outwardly, typically at least. May not always be the case. Everyone's different. But we have the shadow attribute of the teacher for every pile. Manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. All the piles. And it was interesting, I intuitively chose the gemstones, which are these are both extremely protective, Obsidian and Tourmaline. Bloodstone is to heal the physical body. Definitely a need for protection and taking care of your body right now. And then 4, feels lighter. It feels more like milk and honey. I'm getting a milk and honey vibe. I'm vegan, so take it how it resonates. Don't get offended. But that sweetness of life. With the Page of Swords, I guess I'm not brushing over it, but you can skip it if you want, is new ideas. It's examining new ideas about relationships. So I think a lot of you are having to look at the relationships you have in your life with Libra. Look, relationships right there at the top. This is all about new ideas, fresh ideas, new perspectives. Are the people around you good for you, So I'll go through them again. Obsidian is 1, Bloodstone is 2, Tourmaline is 3, and 4 is Honey Calcite. This one is the lightest of the 4. If you have already been going through the dark night of the soul and the underworld journey for a long time, you feel you're just coming out of it, it's likely this pile. Don't worry about me, by the way. I'm good. Taking care of myself. All right. 1, Obsidian, new moon in Capricorn. Oops. Well, I meant to start with your Rider-Waite, but you saw that one. 6 of Swords. So 1, pile 1 is also moving. You're moving from your dark night of the soul underworld journey, facing your shadows. I'm hearing keeping your family safe for some of you. Yeah, because fortune is finally smiling on you. It kind of feels like divine timing. Whatever this difficult time is that you're coming out of right now, it was actually it was divinely orchestrated. You actually planned for it, for either a karmic lesson, a karmic wrap-up, or to learn something specific, no matter how difficult it was, okay? But now the Wheel of Fortune is turning. I definitely visually am channeling a wheel turning and feeling Jupiterian energy, which is lucky, fortune. And I'm seeing 7, so 7 might be significant. Yeah, you had to walk away from someone, it feels like. You may have had to leave your spouse and take your children. Definitely feel a decent chunk of you that is the case. Divinely orchestrated. Everything will work out in the end. Everything is working out. Everything is getting better. The worst is over. The Empress, yeah, I'm definitely feeling real strong mother energy. Also, this that you just went through, this that you had to walk away from, has made you like really stand in your power and your feminine power. And you're actually going to be an example for others now of like what a strong woman looks like. Who also takes care of her own, who takes care of those that she loves, and also comes from a place of self-love. And I think the universe is going to reward you for that. And I think you're actually already starting to see it, which is really beautiful. So I'm seeing like with the Page of Swords in Libra, I feel like you had to cut out some relationships, or one in particular, because they exhibited qualities of manipulating or abusing, teaching negative traits and destructive skills, possibly to your children. So good for you, for those of you who did that. This is a general reading, so take what resonates. Wow, look at that. 10 of Cups. It's like you walked away from something toxic that you were emotionally invested in, but now the universe is not only going to reward you, but your family is going to be happier. Everyone that you consider your family, even like close friends who are like family, it's like everyone is going to be like sharing and loving and like this Empress energy that you give off. It's almost like you're the new like dominant energy in this circle, this family. Take it how you will. And your dominant energy is the queen of all queens, which is what the Empress is, which is affecting everyone extremely positively. So bravo, whatever you had to walk away from, no matter how hard it was, the worst is over. And it was so good for you. And I'm hearing it's going to just keep getting better. Yeah, because you're coming out of this emotional confusion that was keeping you exhausted. I'm hearing taking care of your kids. I think a lot of you have kids. And healing your inner child with the Page of Pentacles. The fact that you were willing to take accountability for your life and your happiness out of self-love, walking away from something toxic, that healed your inner child. It was like you mothered your own inner child if you don't have children. And then if you do, it's both. Not only did you heal your inner child, but it's like you're giving your children a better life as well. Queen of Cups. So I sense you're still sad about what you had to walk away from. And you're still kind of like unloading the sadness of the loss. But just as long as you give these feelings an outlet, you don't hold them down, you'll come out of this probably sooner than you think. Depending on how willing you are to face these feelings. And, if you can carve out the time. Sometimes crying and journaling and such takes time. We have to carve it out. So, there you go. This moon cycle, it feels like, is all about you dealing with the emotions of what you had to leave behind. Letting yourself feel the loss and the pain, okay? But also knowing that where you're going is extremely beautiful. The Empress, Queen of all queens, the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Cups. These are all such positive cards. And Wheel of Fortune is Major Arcana, which is destiny at play. Okay? So you got Venus in Gemini. The attraction of communications. I definitely am feeling the attraction of, I think the more that you stay in this like loving, self-loving Empress energy, the more you're going to attract new positive like relationships and communications. Because Geminis are very chatty, they're very communicative. They get out in their community, they're friends with everybody. I'm also hearing you're going to attract a Gemini specifically, or someone who is very Geminian in nature, extremely intellectual, very talkative. And then I'm also resulting from the fluctuations of, you're going to feel like on top of the world and all this really good energy that I've been talking about, and then you're going to feel really sad and low on energy, okay? And I feel like there's going to be a fluctuation for you in this moon cycle, but if you can just like embrace that and ride the wave rather than fight it, and allow your feelings like a voice, so to speak, I think this moon cycle is going to be extremely healing for you. And also make light of the situation with the Fool. Fearlessly revealing emotion. That's what you definitely need to do. I'm really hearing journal, journal, journal over and over. And then helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Like anytime something really terrible happens, some of you have this really beautiful ability to like lighten the energy by being like the fool, like a joker. Like you have a really good sense of humor. You might even be really good at stand-up comedy, I feel, for some of you. But yeah, learn to laugh at things more. You know? Less drama and more lightness is what I'm feeling. The Alchemist and the Liberator reversed. Okay, what's this about? Misuse of power and knowledge. Tyranny. So it seems like whatever you had to walk away from is still having an influence on you, whether they are present physically in your life or most of you, it's just energetically. But the more you allow your feelings expression, the pain and the loss feels like of this person. It feels like one person. The less their energy is going to be attached to you. You know, we have to cut energetic cords by finding closure. And also you can ask the holy archangels to help you. So there's your new moon reading. Two. Bloodstone. Pile 2, you specifically really need to take care of your physical body right now, okay? Make that a priority over everything else. Okay. That's what Bloodstone does. It heals the body. New moon in Capricorn. 10 of Swords. Yeah. Because you're going through such a mental turmoil is what I'm hearing. It's draining you physically, so you need to take care of your physical body to like make it through this in a healthy way. Hanged Man, you're going to be getting a lot of fresh new insights on what's happening if you take good care of your physical body specifically. All this hardship that you're having to deal with internally right now, it's meant to, I'm hearing, wake you up to certain things that you haven't been seeing. The Hermit. Yeah, the Hermit goes on a journey of self-discovery by themselves. They go inwards. They meditate. They reflect on their thoughts, which are the swords, to gain new perspective. So this is like really key for you. And then also, you know, taking good care of your body. I'm going to say it a lot because it's really coming in strong. 4 of Pentacles, that's another, like, take care of your body. Pentacles are the material, physical world. I'm hearing baths. Take some baths. Sea salt. Bring crystals in the bath, essential oils, specifically like designed to help you with like whatever like anxiety or emotions you're feeling, and also specifically designed to relax your nervous system. Lavender. Get some lavender oil, even if you don't take baths, okay? Get lavender like spray or a diffuser or whatever. 5 of Wands reversed. I feel like it's like you're having an internal battle. You may be having like outward battles, but it's more internal. But in this moon cycle, you're going to free yourself once you gain this new perspective. 7 of Pentacles. I think you're taking a good hard look at your work. Wow, that's funny. A good hard look at your work right now, specifically. And you're not happy with certain aspects of it. Some of you may even want a whole new career. And it's making you really anxious with the 10 of Swords. So definitely take some time alone to figure this out. However you need to do it, journals are a really good go-to for that. Excuse me. I probably shouldn't even be doing this, but there's like one real strong reason why I am. So actually at least like a couple. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think like I'm hearing like you're not getting properly recognized in your workplace. I feel like you're working really hard and you feel unnoticed. You feel left out in the cold. And you may be surprised, like, the way that you are with yourself. Five of Wands. The way you kind of fight yourself. The way it manifests outwardly in your work relations. Yeah. You got to tame your ego. Right now, everything you're going through is teaching you how to tame your ego and connect to your higher self and your angels and your spirit guides more. Stop fighting so much. You've got the moon and Mars. You need to face how you're really feeling. And it's going to suck and it's going to hurt and you might cry, you know, and you might get really mad about this loner, feeling left out in the cold, unappreciated, unrecognized, mistreated. But with the moon, you really need to face these feelings that are caused by this and nurture yourself. Tap into your more feminine side because you're very Marsian. But you need to take this Marsian energy instead of like being really in your ego and like aggressive and active and outward and confront your feelings. Yeah. Exorcist, guide, and hedonist. So freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. You can be self-destructive, but if you actually face your feelings, you can learn how to use this in a positive way. Now I feel like this was a bad idea to do this. Yeah, your guides. Tap into your guides more. They want to help you. You're in a transitory period of your life. Look, the Hermit. This looks just like the Hermit. She's holding this lamp. But look, her guide is the owl. So pay attention to owls and messages from owls. Look up the symbolism of the owl. I'm also really being drawn to the Native American culture here. That may resonate. I think that you could channel your feelings into art with inspiring creative energy. And also you need to focus on loving yourself and treating yourself well. Maybe I should take my own advice. Don't worry about me, by the way, guys. 3. Tourmaline. The Fool. Ace of Cups reversed. Interesting. Very similar to Paltu. Judgment. You made a good decision recently. Emotional investments from the past, being done with them. The angels acknowledge this. But there's still something you're hiding from yourself, which is like you still need to get to know yourself better, to love yourself more, to tap more into this self-love. But it's a journey, it's a process, because you needed to pull your energy back from these people first. Fuck me, man. You're working too hard. Take a rest. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Female from your past. They're feeling very ungrounded, but they needed the wake-up call. And then I think you also kind of feel this too. You kind of feel ungrounded in terms of like your nurturing soft side. But it's really good because you're in transition from something very toxic. The Lovers. You got the Lovers and the Fool. Look at that. You're being asked to take a leap of faith here with the Fool when you're ready. To make a choice to go towards this new lover. Yeah, you're leaving behind some toxic behavior, some toxic people. It's good this is reversed. 5 of Swords. 6 of Cups, restoring innocence. Purity. I'm really proud of you. All right, hold on. Okay. For the Lovers and the Fool, please. It's safe for you to love. Yeah. Oh, worth waiting for. Bottom of the deck, love yourself first, and honeymoon. Wow. Okay. So you're being like, wow. All of you can choose a different timeline. And when I say different timeline, you can evolve and learn these lessons faster or slower depending on your choice, but it has to take action on your part. For some of you, during this moon cycle, you're going to come out of this like grieving energy and this toxicity quite quickly and face what you need to face about who you actually are and what you actually want and how you really feel. And take this leap of faith towards this new lover that you've been waiting to explore with, okay? For some of you during this moon cycle, it's preparing you, which is why worth waiting for came out. And divine timing is at work in your love life, and judgment being here, like this is divinely orchestrated. There's destiny at play here. But the thing is, like, destiny can have different timelines based on like our choice to grow. That's the cool thing about being a co-creator. So really all of you who chose this pile, you could get to the honeymoon, and maybe even in this moon cycle with this person you're interested in. Definitely feel like soulmate, twin flame. But this is what you have to do. Now you've left like this toxic energy and these toxic people, the toxic dynamics behind. You have to turn around and face yourself. And then once you face yourself, sorry, that came out pretty harsh. I didn't mean it to. When you face yourself, like really see everything about yourself, because you're not seeing everything. I think you still have some ideas about who you are that are false. It's like the false self. And then like really love all those parts about yourself. And then once you get there, that's why this was like, did you see it was like, bloop? Then it's like you can enjoy like a very blissful, like loving partnership. This whole new beginning in love. Wow. Really cool. Really cool. Actually, I'm feeling better now. Oh my gosh, you have more cards. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it. I'm kind of sick. But I really wanted to do this reading for you, so. Pluto. Yeah, you are like taking an underworld journey right now, but like I have a feeling you're very familiar with like underworld territory. So this could be very accelerated for you, but you have to trust in your own power. Ahaha. Resurrect yourself. Like there's parts of you that are lying dormant with the okay, ooh, we getting somewhere. There's parts of you that are lying dormant with the 7 of Swords. It's like you're hiding parts of yourself from yourself. Maybe parts that were like shunned by society in the past, but like society's shifting hardcore right now. And there's a reason why your journey is like being accelerated and you're being drawn towards this lover. You're resurrecting yourself. You're literally in the underworld, resurrecting yourself from the dead. That's how powerful you are. And Pluto is extremely powerful. So if you're doubting your power, don't. Son of a bitch. Sorry, I'm cussing a lot. spiritual values. Yeah. There's this spiritual side to you, possibly even like psychic gifts and abilities. Something very powerful. You know how they say sometimes like deities can take form in human, but like sometimes it's like a human can connect to a deity, and it's almost like the deity can manifest in like 10 humans or 20 humans. It feels like something like that for you. Like there's like a deity inside you that's extremely powerful and you forgot about. Like you're feeling like sad and depressed and lonely is what I'm feeling, but it's like if you just like keep on with this self-love journey, like you're just like dedicated to like finding all the parts of yourself and resurrecting yourself, then you will do it. Shadow attribute of the advocate. I have a feeling that like some causes are going to present themselves to you, either like through social media or your email or your workplace. Like maybe your image is part of your job. Someone's like, oh, this would be really good for you to get involved in. But it feels like a no. It's like, no, not yet. It shouldn't be something like for a career move or to be seen in a certain way. It should like literally come from your heart, and you're still getting to the heart of yourself right now. So it's just not the right time. I can't believe I did this reading. I feel so dumb. Please, guys, don't be too mean in the comments. I know, this is dumb, but I'm going to see it through. Conveys information only for personal gain. Well, spreads fear and falsehood. Like maybe you're going to get approached with a cause through social networking with a networker. And they're going to make you feel like they really need you. Like they're trying to like inspire, like want you to be afraid for them. And make it seem like they really need you, but it's like falsehood in some way. Like I think that interesting message is being channeled right now. That toxic energy that you just broke away from is trying to reach you through this. Take it how it resonates. But you know what I mean? How like energy sometimes lingers to see if it can like attach back onto you. And I think it's like made its way and it's trying to come back to you through this because it's like preying on your charitable nature. Alright guys, I'm going to do readings for a while after this. Sorry. Okay, let me get some water. Just please know how dedicated I am to all of you, and there was like a total important reason why I did this, so yeah. Ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Look out for repetitive stories on your news feed and symbols on social networking, because I think like, you know, this cause or this advocate or whatever is going to make you look good, or they make it seem like they really need you. Like that's the toxic energy trying to re-enter your life. But then there's also like your, like the universe and your spirit team is like also trying to send you synchronicities to like steer you and keep you on the path. So this underworld journey is victorious. Okay. I'm tempted to not do pile 4, but I'm going to do it. So hold on. Oh, I know what I need. I seriously need to learn how to relax more. I'm like sick and I'm still like, alright, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to do this today. We're all learning though. We're all on a journey. Let's try not to judge each other too much. I need calcite. I feel a lot of abundance for you. But let's see. what the cards say. Yeah. 4 of Cups reversed. You've been in a rut. Like, I'm here for a real long time. Longer than you thought. But it was important for you to be there. And it is also time for you to come out of it. I think you already kind of are. I'm hearing actually stepping into your power with the 2 of Wands. You needed this time, this rut, to get to know yourself. Like, fully. So even though it didn't feel like there was a lot happening, there was a lot of internal growth, which is why you're ready to create. You're in your power and you're feeling passionate. That's why all these good things are going to be like coming to you. I know it's a bad idea to do this. I don't know if I told you you're poly yet, but I'm going to see it through. 2 of Swords. I feel like you are kind of in transition from the rut to this planning phase in your life of like, what's next? And so you're kind of overthinking it with the 2 of Swords. And when I say overthinking, it's because of the blindfold. The blindfold is the only thing that's standing in between you and enjoying yourself in the here and now. And enjoying the journey. The 3 of Cups reversed. I think you're getting a lot of invites, and a lot of people want to be around you, but I'm getting a real strong message here of like, you're real picky now. So you're not accepting invitations. So you're feeling kind of stuck and in your head about it. But like, I'm hearing like you're very much on the right path. Like, you're going in the right direction. You're just in transition right now. It's good that you're not accepting like everyone's invitations, because these people, they, you know, they kind of just want to be around your energy. Like, and you can sense that. Like, these aren't real like soul connections that are like meant to enrich your life. And you're at a place where you're ready to plan for the future, big plans. And you don't want these people to have an influence on that. And some of them may want to. The Hierophant reverse. Ooh, these people were like big players in your past. But I'm hearing contracts over. Contracts over. What's done is done. What was meant to be learned and experienced and karmically wrapped up, paid off, karmically paid off. It's all done. So that's why you're not feeling it. King of Pentacles reversed. So somebody in this like group of people who are all reaching out to you is very like domineering is what I'm hearing. And they consider like you to be theirs in one way or another. You'll know who it is. Might even be a few somebodies who are kind of the same. Sorry. Yeah. And they're like not happy about like, they know that you're like ready to fly. And you're like, you're ready to move. You're ready to go. I'm not happy. You're feeling like real unstable. Off their game. Confused. Power struggles. You're probably having power struggles with this person. The World. Yeah. You completed the lessons and the journey. For this part of the long haul of your journey, of your soul's contract. You've done what you needed to do. Which I'm hearing is a lot for yourself and others. And they like, it's more ego. This person doesn't want to let you go. Nine of Cups reversed. So I'm hearing you're learning how to be happy by yourself. Like you still are. I think you've done a lot of work in that direction. But you kind of sometimes feel like this. Happy and alone and fulfilled. Feeling like you're on the right path. And sometimes you're like, I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do next. I'm ready to go and I don't know where I'm going. So I'm getting a strong message of like learning here. Learning like emotional peace and stability in the here and now. And trusting in your journey. Like your own solo journey. Not saying you're going to be solo forever. I'm really not feeling that. But trusting in the process of what you are individually going through and feeling like safe, like emotionally safe. And I think like this person's kind of contributing to that. Yeah, and you're also frustrated because it's like you're ready to manifest like this magician. But it's not happening the way that you think it should be sometimes. And that's just ego, and it happens to all of us. I'm hearing like the time will come. And for now, like, try to just enjoy like all the growth that you already have done and the positive impact you've had on all these people around you. There's a reason why everyone wants to be around you. You're like the sun. You're like sunshine. You're warmth and radiance. This is terrible. I'm so sorry. I really need to do this though. The new moon is tonight. And yeah, I needed to connect in this way. I knew I needed to do this for you. So yeah, I think that you're not really like enjoying all this abundance that's around you, like internal and external, as much as you should. All the growth that you already have done as much as you should, because there's a lot. Like you have overcome things that used to like terrify you and keep you in like obsessions and keep your energy down, and now you're like flourishing and growing, and try to enjoy it. Okay. Virgo in the third house. I think you're really pure in the sense that you like to like serve others with a loving, open heart, which is like quality of an angel. But I think you need to confront this in yourself. Virgo being in the third house, serving those around you. Is serving those around you taking from your energy? Is it keeping you confused and stuck in negativity and certain patterns? Because it's great that you're kind and you want to serve other people and those around you. I feel like you just have like this like loving free spirit with the sun. But self-love is knowing when not to do it because you love yourself more. And you know that these people are going to take your energy, or they're going to project their energy onto you. Also, the details of your ideas with Virgo in the third house. I think there's some new ideas that you have about what you want to create in your life. And the reason why you're kind of in this transitory period is because you're still solidifying some of those ideas or finding out more information. Yeah, because look, engineer, ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. I think you're still like developing your mind and your creative abilities for figuring out what you want to do and how you want to do it and who you want to do it with. So this like alone time, it's still really good for you. It's still really helpful. Like definitely explore and research and learn about everything you're interested in right now. You have the time. And it's meant for you to have the time. Shadow attribute of the prostitute. So I'm getting this more as like the people around you used to give you a sense of security, but it was a false sense of security. Now, I'm not only talking about like material security. I'm actually feeling more of emotional because of the cups here. The Three of Cups. A false sense of emotional security. Okay? Acknowledge that. Because when you really are honest with yourself about that, it'll be easier to stop yourself from serving people who give you a false sense of emotional security. And I really feel like you're in a self-empowering phase of your life, and it's taking away from that too. So, and then look, Mystic. You have some more downloads from the divine as well that want to come in for you in this transitory period. So listen, pay attention to the synchronicities. Get some tarot cards. Yeah. Purple, crown chakra. It's like you have a very like good connection to the divine right now, and the veil is really thin. So take advantage of that. So you can find out like not only like practical learnings, but also spiritual learnings right now in this moon cycle. I just want to see, I don't know why, I'm just like, I trust my intuition most of the time. Oh, retreat. There it is. Where'd you go? I mean, that sums up the reading, doesn't it? This moon cycle isn't about anybody else but you right now. Yeah. There you go. Whoops. I don't know what else to say. Sorry for coughing so much. Bye.